Guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of cleaning some snake enclosures. As always, there are plenty of animals that need some care and assistance. Let's see here. Let me get us some lighting in here, a little more than what we got. Much better. Much better. Heck yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Like I said, we're going to get started here. Get clear and stuff. Yeah. Oh, man. This is early. I'm working too much, man. Working too much. Ooh, all right. So, to get started, we need to get us some gloves on. Just the rocking and rolling. Thank you. Good and gloved up. I think what we're going to do as well, I need to get me freaking toad out here. Change out some bedding and stuff for some snakes. I need to get them refreshed. All right. So this guy, we definitely gonna get him some fresh bedding in here because he went through shed without me knowing about it. Which these baby snakes, the smaller they are, the more they shed. So we'll probably give him a little soak in some water, kind of let him sit around, and then we'll feed him. But this is the albino Nelson's milk snake that I have here. So this one is the Lamprepeltis triangulum nelsoni. Pretty cool species of milk snake, I think, in my opinion. I've always enjoyed milk snakes in general and king snakes, but they are a little bit more squirmy of a snake. They do settle down a little bit if you like hold them and do a little bit more with them. This little guy's pretty awesome snake. We got 28 people here hanging out with us today. Heck yeah, I appreciate every last one of you coming through, hanging out. Mr. Dirtman, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. And Michelle Carter, thank you. This guy's looking good and doing great. I love this little guy to death. He's awesome coloration. Let's put him into his little feeding receptacle here, and then we'll lock him up. And I believe I'll take this off. Yeah, I think I can. Pour out all that stuff at one time. And we can unplug this. You don't want this thing heating up our heat pad because it's going to be open. So I'm ready. All right. All right. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Of course. Heck yeah. It's one of many, many, many snakes we gotta clean today. Which we mainly do a good majority of them today, and then I have extra day off. I'll come out here and clean the rest and do some other work that I gotta get done. That's one thing about me. I'm always working, no matter what. All right. Yeah, fresh smoke, so we put them back in there. Let me get together. Now we just gotta get some fresh water. Should take care of everything for him. I guess I could go ahead and feed him up. Let's see if I can find him a piece of substance in here. What are we working with? You gotta do this off screen, can't you? Good size little mouse frame for you. I'll just let him do his thing while I finish filling up his water bowl and everything else. Oh. Fresh agua for my little friend here. Put his little mini home back. Now we need to plug up heat source. And we should be good to go. And it's still preset. Heck yeah. So that's one down. 87 people, Jesus freaking Christ. Moon over Miami. What's going on? I seen you still going live on the road doing your thing. I seen your notification pop up the other day. This guy talking about, do you have any venomous snakes? You must ain't never seen any of the videos. But yeah, be safe, man. Thank you for stopping by. I'll stop by next time you're live, and I'll post a couple comments, man. It's good to see you, Moon over Miami. I haven't seen you in forever, dude. That's crazy. I can't believe we got 77 people in there. A whole bunch of people watching at one time. All right, so and if you can't even hear them, I mean, you guys are making all kind of noise. Let's see. What else? Use my little mini snake hook. Check out this guy. He's going because he definitely needs some water. And these. Come on, do you have any venomous? I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, yeah. Hmm. turd. Alright, let's swap them over here. There we go. Getting a little bit further away. So this is one I keep up here in the top. This is the smallest timber rattlesnake I got here. The baby. He's getting pretty big, or she, whichever one. I haven't had a chance to sex her. But the coloration is a little bit different compared to the other three that I have. One, I believe, is more the biggest one. I have Big Mama back here with Mr. Shaky. She looks a little bit different coloration compared to him that you can kind of see with the chevrons going down the back. And you can see that rustic stripe that goes down the middle of him there. He has a couple little buttons on his rattle, not a whole lot. But he's getting big and he's eating good, you know. Ooh. Alright, anyway, let's get him back in here. Don't mess with him too much. Alright. Oh, I got dust up there. That's right. A couple spider webs. Let's see, I need to get vacuumed up and cleaned. Close that up. That way you guys don't be trying to escape. Don't need no escapes. Lord knows don't need no escapes. Ain't gonna be none of that. So what you guys thought of that? What's your most dangerous animal? Probably my eastern diamondback, I would say. As far as dangerous goes. Let me clean this out. Where is my drill? The correct one, though. Scrape this thing out real quick. Let's see here. Oh, so if you want to know what I'm doing, this is one of the water dishes. Got a couple, hard water stains and stuff. So I just take a wire brush to it and just straight that, and then I'll clean it out with some. And that usually gets like almost 100% of it out. Heck yeah. Look at that. All clean again. And I got to use my cordless drill. So I'm happy with that. Super clean, almost spotless. Now, what we need to do is move this out of the way. Which I always start with the most important snakes that I got to feed and give water to, which are the baby ones that need their weekly care. They're like every 2 week care. Put this up here. Now, put that there. And I guess we can actually move. Put that there. Need to get a ladder sooner or later. This thing is a little too rickety for me here. There we go. Cool. Alright, so sir, why are you so sassy? Flipper's striking at me. What? Chill out, man. Ah, so right, you gonna hurt yourself, man. You always wait till you got your back turned to them, then they'll strike. Sorry, some bitches. Let's give this guy a little fresh water in here. And we'll feed him a little later, I reckon. At least he can drink him some water. I'll never make it to his water bowl. Which, if you don't know, a lot of snakes, at least for like a lot of rattlesnakes, I know they don't really necessarily drink a lot of water. I've seen them drink water occasionally, but it ain't really super often. So they get a lot of their hydration through their prey items and stuff. So, our little small snake friend's still working on his big meal down here. So we'll keep on moving. And now we don't need our ladder anymore. So we'll take that, get this out of the way. I'll check out the comments here in just a second. Close by though, because I need to use it later. So, what is next up on the list? Whew. 2 down. We got 27 people hanging out. It's a mess with snakes like me, nameless collector. Heck yeah. He said, bro, it's 3 in the morning. What are you doing up? Well, sometimes you got to find the time that you're available to do stuff and hang out and do, because all these animals rely on me to take care of them. So I always try to find the time, even if it costs me to get up at like 4:35 in the morning. Well, I don't know. You might be in a different time zone than me. You might be on Mountain Time or something, but it's about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning here now. Uh, so we'll take a sip of some coffee. Hmm. I'll pull out the next snake so I can show you, and then we'll keep on going. There we go. Here you go, guys. Here's another one. This is the copperhead. Pretty awesome coloration on this snake. I love him to death. Really cool snake. These guys are the Enclosures contortrix. I'll go through some of the scientific names as we're going through. This one is found on more on the eastern portion of the U.S. I believe there's 2 subspecies now. There used to be a lot more, but they combined them in recent studies. So there should just be 2, the broad bandeds, and then you got the southern copperheads, Enclosures contortrix and the Enclosures laticinctus, if I am to be correct. But these are awesome species of snakes. They're one of the best starter venomous snakes to get because of the more of a docile nature. But these snakes don't really. I mean, it just really depends on the temperament of the particular snake, because each one is going to be a little bit different compared to the others. So this one has been pretty chill. I've been raising them up ever since they were born. They are an ovoviviparous species, meaning that they can give live birth, but they also not only give live birth, they also can give virgin birth and reproduce asexually through a process called parthenogenesis. So we got him back in there, and we need to get this water bowl cleaned out. What the fuck? Get that washed off. All right, I'm gonna get this. I'll put this back in. Fresh agua around the whole cage to hydrate everything up. You know what? Why don't we change this around a little bit? I'm tired of this shit not being full. And leave that there. Close it on up. All right. Heck yeah. Now it's on to the next one. On to the next. On to the next. On to the next one. These actually don't look too bad. I think I might have just cleaned these out recently. Still hit it. No. We ain't gotta worry about it this time. Check out, see what we're working with. We still got 14 people in there hanging out with us. HD Tarantulas is my channel name. Heck yeah. Appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with us. All right, fresh water and cool. Now we can move on to something a little bit bigger down here, a little boa constrictor cage. And then we can keep on rolling and keep on going, huh? Take a little smoke break. A little bit of a coffee break too. Change out these gloves. Excuse me. Where's my gloves? Cool. You just look so rude. Ready to go, huh? Maybe one of these days you'll calm down. I gotta make sure that you some food though, man. Good news, our milk friend here is finally done eating. That's a good thing. Go ahead and I can dump him in his little enclosure. Locked. It was already 6:30, guys. We've been streaming for 41 minutes, I think. Not too bad. All right. I don't know if you guys want to see who's making all this freaking racket over here. It's this guy. And all his fierceness. He will not stop. Thank you. Let's get this guy. I gotta take this one outside, guys. He cooked all in this water bowl. Yuck. Spray some disinfectant in here. I'm gonna rinse this bad boy out. I still got poop in it. want to be a master of Pokemon. To have skills to be number one. We all live in a Pokemon world. I want to be greatest master of the world. We all live in a Pokemon world. Y'all probably don't know nothing about that. Alright. Good stuff right there. Oh, that takes care of the old boa. Didn't want to really pull him out. Let him do his thing. He'd still be hanging out. Now we can move on to some other stuff here into the big enclosure. Take a little ladder. Move my ladder over here. Now, where is my snake hook? Ah. Appreciate everybody who's still hanging out with us, for real. We got 11 people still hanging out in the chat. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Early morning, it's going to be a good morning, though. It's been a good morning. We've got a lot of good snake enclosures cleaned out. We got five so far. It needs to be done in no time because there's nothing but really 4 altogether. They don't even really have anything in there. Just got to give them some fresh water, really. So they're pretty chill. And then Big Bertha's down there. I gotta change out the bedding in all these enclosures here soon too. So that might be next time 2 weeks project. I'll go ahead and start getting some more stuff. So I gotta get like 8 bags of bedding for all this. And I think these at the bottom take 4 that I put in there, and I've taken a lot out since then. Just spot cleaning and trying to keep everything, you know. Feel like a dragon. You know, sip some coffee. So I showed you guys copperheads before. Now this will be an adult copperhead. Now this is the mama one that actually gave birth to the 2 smaller ones, which one you've seen one of them. One thing about copperheads, they also have a lime green tail that they use for what's called caudal luring. And typically, as they grow older, they grow out, the tail coloration changes and fades away. But this one has seemed to retain a little bit of its tail lure, as you can see here. A lot of people don't really get a good up close view of stuff like this, so I can show you guys. I think that's pretty cool about the snake, but she has awesome coloration. She's super gorgeous. But you also got to make sure that you can maintain a safe distance too. Because I don't think that she'll bite me, but you know, better be safe than sorry. See, now she's turning around going the other way. And you can kind of tell like snakes by like how they're flicking their tongue and things like that. What kind of mood they're in, or what kind of they're in exploratory mode, they're in defensive mode, or what. A lot of short flicks, not really long flicks. But that's one. And dump them in here now. Oh man, hold on, I didn't break it. I did not. Shit. There. God damn. Can't be next to my face doing that, man. Jesus. You scared the bejesus out of me. Was not thinking that was gonna happen. uh, Here's the other one. This is the male copperhead. There's a huge coloration difference in this compared to the other one. Still a gorgeous one in my opinion. I like having variation in color and things like that within the species. But now you can look at this one. You don't really have that same green tail color anymore of what you're seeing on the other one, even though the other one's bigger. So what do you guys think of that? Pretty interesting stuff, I should say. Oh, what we got going on here? Gregory Jenner, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through, hanging out. You know, just showing off, giving a little bit of educational moments with my snake friends here. The Echistrodon contortrix. We'll get our snake friend in here with his girlfriend. Go that way. That other one. One thing we gotta look for is make sure we ain't got no baby snake hanging out nowhere that we don't know about. Because they did have babies one time, so I mean, it's freaking possible. I've seen them do the do. Caught it on camera for you guys. Nice full shed here from the old copperhead. Look at that. Eye caps and all I see. You can kind of see a little bit of the coloration still in the skin there. The shed skin, I should say, is not the same as their actual skin. a little different. Move that off to the side. We'll save that. I don't see no baby snakes though. A lot of poop in here though. Let's hear water bowl. Get them some fresh water, guys. I'm coming back. Yeah, I ordered underground reptiles. They always say fresh water is key to really happy animals. Always make sure they got fresh water. Happy, a healthy animal is a happy animal. Thank you, thank you. I'll probably wait till this guy decides to go back in his enclosure because he's been acting crazy. All right. Show you guys old copperheads one more time before I stick them back into their little home. Hope you guys enjoy that. Right in the face. Yeah. All right. Should be in there. Ain't nothing in there for you. Here we go. That's the old female copperhead. Big old big girl. I mean, she looks a little pregnant to me, but I don't know when they're gonna ever have babies. So it's getting close to brumation time, actually. Exactly like I'm now. So I'll probably end up having it a little cooler in here. Believe it or not, for all my animals so they can kind of experience a little bit of winter time. Because we got to get these rattlesnakes to breeding. We got to feed you guys too, huh? Jeez Louise. Well, Mr. Shaky, you just so goddamn big. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with you, bro? Shouldn't be so fucking large and in charge, man. So this is old Mr. Shaky himself. I'm just going to one hook him today because I'm going to try to keep good control of him from his tail. Massive Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. And still a pretty good one. You see he's not really shaking his tail or anything. I don't want to mess with him too much. I guess we could put him in here temporarily. Come on. Get in there. This is his old home anyway. Don't want him to whip his tail out my hand and then I'm trying to hurt it, break it. I've been doing good to keep him growing a pretty good rattle, so trying to work on everybody's health and mobility. Now that should allow me to at least get to our water bowl. But surprisingly, they do pretty good. They are pretty clean animals compared to some of my other friends. They ain't so clean. I still like to pour the water out and then sanitize and refill up the fresh water. So, course you want to go over here where I need to be at. Can you go back? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Over there. Why are you doing that? See him over here trying to give you some water. Why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? That don't even make sense, friend. Everybody wants to see you. Oh shit. That stick off of you. Here we go. Jesus. Yeah, we'll just double hook you today. Ain't no biggie. There we go. Cool. So this is my big timber rattlesnake. This snake was gifted to me to one of my real good friends from YouTube. Known him for a long time. He was wanting to find a good trusting home to go to. The snake has been doing good. We got to feed these guys today. So she's an awesome little rattlesnake. An older one, but maybe, just maybe, we can get her to produce one time for us. Anyway, we'll get Big Mama back in here. So the timber rattlesnake is the Crotalus horridus, and they're one of the more common species of rattlesnake that we have here than the eastern diamondback. They're starting to get a little bit more endangered than what they once were due to like rattlesnake roundups and things like that as well. But I feel like they're making the population come back slowly but surely as we make more awareness of it, because we don't really do rattlesnake roundups anymore, and then we start to protect these species because they're all beneficial, whether we know it or not, to the ecosystem, because they do kill rodents and other creatures like that, so that way they don't get overpopulated too. So it's all part of the food chain. And then we got the eastern diamondback, which is Mr. Shaky here, the Crotalus adamantius, which is a pretty cool name in my opinion. Adamantius, like adamantium, kind of like Wolverine, but then it has nothing to do with that. But he's really gotten big. I haven't seen him in a little while to notice just how big he's really gotten. I guess I could show him, let you check him out. He's a pretty awesome snake. All right, friend. Let's get you back in your home. Double hooking and learning how to do some of the things you see me do in these videos are just some of the skill sets and things that I've acquired over the years to better handle my animals and to keep me safe, keep them safe. Because I'm not safe and I get hurt, who's going to take care of them? Nobody. This guy, we got to get him to eat. So maybe that's what he is. He's just hungry. He's just hungry. Heck yeah, we got 24 people in there hanging out with us in the chat. Appreciate it, guys. Hope everybody's doing good on this early Sunday morning. Uh-oh, this must be 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop time, cruising. And turn out all the lights, apparently. Everything just turned off. Well, that's just how I got my timer set. So now you can see they normally around this time is when everybody starts to go to sleep. And then I cut to get them to cut the lights back on. It stays pretty pitch black in here during the daytime, so I like to alternate my light schedules and stuff. So if I come here at nighttime, I can see them and stuff at 7 p.m. and then I can do things like that as well. And then they'll be on this whole time while we've been working and doing things with them. Let's see. We got 20 people in here hanging out with us. This is freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Um, hmm. See, I got to see the Eastern Diamondbacks, and you got to see Copperheads. You still ain't seen the water moccasin. Then you got to see the milk snake, some of the baby snakes. Can't forget about old pygmy rattlesnake friend over here, still large and in charge as well. I see. What's your water bowl? That's his all. All right, see, this got some fresh water. Try it out. Hold on, Mr. Poopy Butthole Man. Who? Well, I gotta go inside, guys, get some more work done. I'll be back out here in a little while. I'll holler at you guys on the next episode. See ya.